Okay, at this point we want to make this login functionality. So the registration is done, and then we'll just start working on this login. First of all, we need the login URL, right? So we want the URL something like this. Okay, so of course it is 404 page not found error, because we have not yet created login URL. Okay, first let's create login URL, and yeah, here we'll say path login / and then views dot login, comma name is equal to login. Okay, similarly I'll again create the logout URL as well. So logout, logout. Okay, login and logout. Save this file and go to views. Let's create the corresponding views for them. Define login. It will take a request and just return it now. And then define logout, pass in a request and return it. Okay, so now we'll take care of this logout function later. For now, let's work on this login feature. So here I'll say return render request, comma a login.html. First of all, we want to load the form, right? Login.html, and we'll first create a login file. Create a new file and name it as login.html. Okay, so let's say h1 login. Okay, what did I do? I just closed this views, right? Okay, so let's first see if this link is working. Okay, so login is working, and next thing we want to do is extend the base template, right? We'll delete it and just say extends base.html. Okay, extends base.html and block content, and simply end this block. End block. Okay, so now at least we have the header. Okay, so here we just want to load the login form. The login form will actually be simple. First thing what you have to do is, by default Django gives us authentication form. Okay, so the authentication form will have username and password fields. Okay, so we'll use authentication form for this project. Okay, so we'll simply import it from django.contrib.auth.forms. Import authentication form. Okay, so this authentication form will actually initialize this here inside the login view. Okay, first of all, if request.method is post, then we have to do some other operation to check login details are correct. Okay, so but we'll handle the post request later, so that's why I'm just saying return here. In the else case, I just want to load the form. Okay, so that's why I'll say form is equal to authentication form. Okay, form is equal to authentication form, and I will say context is equal to form colon form. Okay, context equal to form colon form. Just say pass this context to this login.html. Okay, so next you see we have the HTML code already inside the register.html, right? So I'll simply copy this. Okay, I'll copy this one also, because we also need the crispy form tag in the login.html. Copy. Okay, copy this and put it here. Okay, so here we just make sure we'll replace that register with this login, and then the action URL will be login, and the other thing, okay, input type submit, value will be login. Okay, so next refresh. Okay, now you can see it is loading the username and password field. So this username and password field is being loaded from the default authentication form. Okay, so all right, next before I try this login, I just want to link this button. Okay, so I just want to click on this login and go to the login page. It is inside base.html. Okay, so here URL space login. All right, register and login. Okay, so these buttons are working now. Next, I want to click on this login button and allow the user to log into the system. Okay, so we'll do that in the next video.